What is going on, guys? My name is BlueSpartan. Today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of playing the Black Ops 3 beta. Now this is my first time ever playing the game. I didn't go to any events like the other YouTubers and pro players got to play. This is my first time hands-on experience with the game, and I'm going to talk about my first experience from when I first got it and to where I am now. I am max level 28. Keep in mind, guys, that this is all just personal opinion, even though I think my opinion is with the general consensus of the COD community. So anyway, let's get into this video. So for my very first game, I joined the game in session. I ended up going 2-5, which really blew. But my second game, I stepped it up a lot. I went 29-10, and that's the game you guys are watching right now. And this is when I really got a taste for Black Ops 3. I really get to experience what the game is supposed to be like. And from that point, I could tell the game was a pretty fun game. I love the movement. The jumping is phenomenal. The way you can control your boosts like that is absolutely amazing. You have complete control. It's not too overpowered. The guns are well balanced, and this really is a great Call of Duty. Definitely one of the best Call of Duties we've seen in a couple of years. Now, during the lower levels in the beta, I did struggle quite a bit. I couldn't figure out what attachments to use and what guns, but that has nothing to do with Black Ops 3. That just goes along with every other Call of Duty that you just don't know and unfamiliar with. But I'll be doing a tips and tricks video later to help you guys who are just starting the beta, or maybe are still struggling, to help you guys play better and have a better experience in general. But after getting those beginning ranks, now I can say I am much better at the game, and I can now give you guys a better insight on how I feel about the game. So there aren't too many things I hate, guys. This is a great Call of Duty. There's so many good things about it. So instead of talking about the things I like about it, because that list would go on forever, I'm gonna talk about the things I don't like, or some things I'm struggling to get used to. And so the first thing that I noticed the most, and I was struggling to get used to, is that there's no toughness in the game. So when you get shot at, you flinch like crazy. And that really adds a totally different dynamic to the game, because earlier you're able to slap on toughness and you don't get any weapon flinch, so you're able to turn on people and the first shot didn't matter that much. But now, the first shot matters a crap ton. You get first shot on a guy, you are going to make them lose their aim completely. They're going to flinch like crazy, and it's going to be harder for them to regroup their aim and maybe win that gunfight. But now, after being level 28, like I said earlier, I'm actually starting to get used to the no toughness, and it's becoming easier for me to control the flinch when I'm getting shot at. And guys, most of these things you guys hate now are probably just stuff you're struggling with, and when the full game comes out, you'll be playing a lot more, and you'll get used to them, and you won't even realize that's what you hated at the beginning of this. But now, guys, I'm going to talk about some stuff I actually do hate, and I don't know if I can get used to them, and that is the concussion grenades. I hate those things to death. They are way too overpowered in my opinion, and I think a lot of you guys in the COD community would agree with me. If you get hit by one of those concussion grenades, you cannot move for a good 10 seconds. Also, it blinds you, and it's not really supposed to do that. It's only supposed to disable your moving. Flashbang grenades are the ones that are supposed to blind you, so I think they're way too overpowered, and I really think they need to nerf those concussion grenades before the full release comes out. And one more thing I really hate right now, and one thing I don't know if I'll be able to get used to, is the sniping. The sniping is so hard. Quickscoping is non-existent because how fast you move when you zoom into a sniper. Like literally, guys, when you zoom into a sniper, you shouldn't be able to move that fast with the scope. You have no accuracy. So maybe hard scoping is a little easier to do because you can adjust it, but when it comes to quick scoping, you gotta do it fast. That's why it's called quick scoping. And with you being able to move so quick while zoomed in with the sniper, it's literally impossible to quick scope or drag scope. I really do think Black Ops 2 had the best sniping. Now, it was a little easy in Black Ops 2, but you were able to perfect that and be able to do some cool things with it once you perfected the sniping. I haven't unlocked all the attachments for the sniper yet, but hopefully there's some type of attachment that'll slow down your zoom when you're zoomed into a sniper, and if not, I really hope they change the sniping before the full release gets launched in November. Other than those couple complaints, guys, the game is looking great. Maybe one more little nitpick I can get at is when you enter a search lobby, it does not make you go to game chat, and I'm sure it's only like that for the beta, because I cannot see them going through another Call of Duty and not making you go to game chat for search. But everything else, guys, looking fantastic. The paint shop is awesome. If you guys haven't messed around with that, I would mess around with it. It's a ton of fun. You can make some really cool ideas for your gun, even though it's only for part of it. Now, if you guys are wondering, the camos from like all the other Call of Duties that you can unlock by getting headshots or just by getting kills, those will be included with the full game. And those like camos that you unlock by getting kills, those will cover the full gun. But also what's really cool is that you can put one of those full camos on there, will cover the entire gun that you unlock by getting kills. you put that on your gun, and then you can take the paint shot camo, the camo you created, and you can put that on there also, and not only cover the middle of the gun, so you can blend the camo, the full camo, with the paint shot camo that you created, and that's really cool. And you can definitely design some paint shot camos to blend with the real camos you unlock. The gunsmith is not available in the beta, but that's also really cool. You can throw a ton of attachments on your gun, but keep in mind, guys, that when you put on like 5 attachments, that will take the point system away from your 10 points that you're allowed to spend on that class. Also, the emblem editor is locked. I'm sure we'll be able to do some crazy stuff with that. And the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the score streaks. The score streaks are definitely the best score streaks we've seen in the last couple Call of Duties. Nobody has really ran score streaks in the last couple Call of Duties because how bad they've been, but this time around there's some really useful ones. Some fan favorites like Hellstorm and Lightning Strike have returned. There's also some pretty interesting ones like the Wraps. They're like these full metal tires that have motors in them, and they get dropped down onto the map, and they drive around chasing until they're close enough to kind of blow you up. It's actually really funny. They make like these revving noises like a motor, and they make these little NASCAR sounds. It's so funny, and it's really cool to get chased by them. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my first impressions video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. I have plenty more Black Ops 3 content coming out for you guys. This is BlueSpartan, and I will catch you guys in my next video.